This is Aaron Dorksen talking to Lawrence Walker about his Miller Field memories. Lawrence, what were the years you participated at Miller Fields as a player and the coach, and what were some of the teams you were involved with?
Well, Aaron, it goes all the way back to 1959, and I think that runs through about 1964. Played with, I think it was Elling Studio in the minors, and then American Legion in the majors, and a very great experience through those days.
Yeah, I understand you played with Brian Tarpley, and who's an all-time area great, and then you were talking about just how many people would be watching the City Series championships that you played in. What was that like?
Well, it was very exciting. The banks would be full of people. It was a great turnout for all the games, and even during the All-Star games and the City Series, the place would just be full of excitement. And as a player, you're really nervous out there. It was something else.
And then you came full circle around 2000, and a few years leading into that with your son Logan, and you were the head coach of the first two Wooster All-Star teams for 10U and 12U to go to the state tournament. You coached Nations Rent. What was that like, and what memories do you have of that time as coach?
Well, it was a very fantastic time. The coaching staff and I and the parents all played a great deal in it, and we were fortunate enough to win the minors and have a 25-game winning streak involved in it, and then we moved up to the majors and Nations Rent, and we won the city championship at least one time, I believe. But through it all, it was very exciting.
You must have had a special group of players to go to the state tournament in 10U and 12U. You know, what do you remember about those times, and why were your team so successful?
Well, one thing is we really played well as a group. I was fortunate enough to have a lot of the kids out of our neighborhood in that area and Parkview area, and we took it very serious. The coaching staff and I used to really have good practices and really try to teach the kids fundamental baseball and how exciting it is if you're playing the game right.
And with Miller Fields today, you know, their last major renovation was about 1994. Badly in need of some help with that park. What does Miller Field mean to you and the Wooster community all these years?
Oh, I think it's a great memory for a lot of people. There's a lot of guys that played way before I did and after, and right now, you know, I just really hope that the community gets behind the group right now that's trying to rebuild that area down there or somewhere else, because it's well needed, and I think it'll be a big plus to the community of Wooster.
Can you hold up that team or that picture
Sure,
of your Wooster Lumber team?
Yeah, this was the All-Star team in 1964.
And there you are in Tarpley. I'll zoom in on that.
Yes, that was my buddy and I really miss him, and we just had a great time, and I believe we won that year too, so it was a good time.
Well, I really enjoyed talking about your Miller Field memories, Lawrence. Thanks for taking the time to talk to me about this.
Well, I'd just like to add one thing. All those that were involved with it, and I'm talking about all the way back to Denton Fuller, to Walt Bauer as a coach, and Bill Weil, and the gentlemen right now that are running the Little League. They're doing a great job, and I just hope this keeps on moving forward.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.